Okay, so we have a nice clear day today, but it will be raining forever afterwards, so there's that. We want to check and make sure that this field is fine. It should be fine. Yeah, some of it's a little wet, but most of it's not that wet. And let's get back to this. Yeah, some of it's there's no in between. Like no part where it's perfect moisture. There's parts where it's at the low point. There's parts where it's at the high point. Very small parts where it's just under or just over. But none where it's right in the middle. But I'd like to get that field finished this month. Which we shouldn't have a problem with because I'm pretty sure we're done with everything we need to get done this month. I guess we should also check this one, but it should be fine. Yeah, and well, I don't know how long every day it's going to rain, but it looks like even the drier parts are at the top of the good range. So even if it doesn't rain enough, it shouldn't rain enough to keep the moisture up fully. And it shouldn't dry out enough with the fact it's going to be raining every day to make it so we have to worry about it. Okay, and we don't have a crazy amount left to do on this field. This is a very awkward pedestrian crossing. Always something going on there. We have narrowed it down a little more and gotten half a wagon full of chaff. Okay, let's, I think, go against this side. Well, we can't. That's okay. Not without rearranging how we do this. But that would make sense why that side is the side that doesn't have any. We can still get some poured in that side, just not straight on like that. $29 that time. Okay, let's smush that down a little bit before we head back to the field. Or let's get stuck. Oh, yeah, the other tractor is definitely better. Oh, well, actually, I'm not even sure how much this one weighs. I think that shows here. Oh, it's actually pretty close. I'm pretty sure this is. Oh, no. I forgot that I have the weight on the front. I think that this might be close to a non-weighted version. But also could be terribly wrong. Okay, we got it back up to 50%. And let's go see if how much is left on that field. It kind of looks like half of an arrow, or maybe even a backwards four. Yeah, yep. I thought I already had pressed the cruise control, but we are 80% full on this wagon. Definitely getting a full wagon off of this, plus a bit more. And we're going to be very close on this. I'm hoping we get to the end of the line so that it's all still mostly straight. We got barely to the end of the line. Maybe we cut off just a little bit of this so that we have the whole 100. And very little left. Are they going to actually go? Well, now they're not. But is this van going to actually go? Well, there's another pedestrian coming now. Except the pedestrian won't go. We're going to have to find a different way. Which isn't too hard. There's another road right there. There we go. We got it to 50%, and we only have a little bit of that fuel left. So we should be able to get it done. It will be. We'll definitely get into the dark, which is, slightly awkward with the way the lights work. But it won't be for too big of a field. Okay, it's now getting dark, but we are very close. We can see rain in the HUD forecast. Coming a bit after midnight. So a very early rain, and well, we don't see any more during the day, so that might be the only rain we're seeing for the rest of August. And I think I've gotten this to, yeah, it's to a point now. No extra bits, so yay. So close done. Obviously, this side was already to a point. And I don't know if this is all going. It might be. It might be enough to all fit in here. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it would be. But it is now all harvested, and a much prettier field as far as taking away or not running over quite as much as we did. And 85, obviously corners were hard. There's some damage, but most of the inside where we were able to just make ups and up one side and down the other without it being a hassle is pretty much no crops were run over there. And I think we're pretty much done with everything we had to get done in August. We have a lot of machinery to clean. We are approaching being able to sell things. Yes, that's yellow. So it's getting to the point where it's very close to max. Yeah. Okay, so it's the last day of August, and we still have to smush down our bunker and get it covered. But we want to look at our fields. Those are empty. That's now empty. I assume this one will be fine. Very wet to great. So yeah, this one is fine. I think we already put water on 90, but let's check. Yeah, that's wet. It doesn't really matter what the rest of it's at. It's very wet, which is fine. This one is not. This one is very, very dry. Now, it's grass, so there's not a chance that it's going to wither. But I think it's okay right here. But yeah, I think we throw water on this one. So let's get a line. I mean, it puts an inside line in a few spots, but I think we'd be fine. I mean, it's all for pretend anyway, but I think we'd be fine just going around the outside on this field. Let's press T, and ooh, we get to see water coming out. So maybe it will do something. I'm doubting it. Okay, so if we go to hotspots, yay. If we come here, yeah, I'm pretty sure this would have been an area that was got by it, but this is definitely an area that would have been got by it, so yeah. Okay. So now, yeah, that, yeah, well, this would definitely be a thing that was hit, and it was just visually. I actually had to do this 3 times because I did the thing where I jumped to the field and then I got an error from auto drive. And I decided to try it again, and it happened again. So I don't have auto drive at the moment. We'll turn this off for now, and we will get. I already turned that on. Don't think so. Maybe I just didn't hit the button. But let's finish getting this smushed. That's why I didn't even get it down to the 50% because I knew I was going to be having today to get it all the way smushed. It was close anyway. Now, obviously, there were some things that really lowered our yield last year on 85. Like it had weeds. It was only one fertilizer level. I think it was pretty dry. We only got like 80 to 90%. But this is more than double the amount we got last year. And they're similar sized fields. There we go. We are now at 100% compacted. And up the tire tracks on it. Okay, so we have that blanketed so it can get fermented. And I think if there's still plenty we can do. We could plow 20, but I think we will try to wait for more slurry or such, and we will actually get to just washing everything and work on getting to September. Oh, that's right. We started with that tractor. And that tractor drove to where this was. I thought it was in the bunker or something. We will likely want to get this repaired. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I imagine that this is one of the things that actually matters for that. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with cleaning equipment. Just checking this. Yeah, it can do a little sway on that. I think that was the last item that I've used and not cleaned before putting it somewhere. So, just thinking the animals are fine, but we have time, so we can bring the chickens some barley. We go get the bucket we have. Oh, let's close the store. Go get the bucket we have. Just bring them 2 scoops. They will be pretty much full and good for until I get bored and have time to just bring them a couple more buckets in a few months. Um, how are you doing? You have a huge fuel tank, so I'm sure that's plenty of fuel. But we are going to have to get fuel for this tractor. I'm pretty sure wheat is worth more, so max for the barley is 378 and max for the wheat, yeah, it's 30 more per 1,000 liters. Oh, we're close to having a full thing of eggs, which will be good. I think that's November when we want to sell eggs. Yeah. And right now we'd get 1,500 for the pallet full of eggs that we have. Might not seem like a lot, but I only have 400 euros, so. Okay, so let's head down to I think the thing next to the store has a fuel station. The co-op? Is that what that one is? If I'm wrong and if it was somewhere else, we can then go up to field 92, I guess. But we definitely need to get fuel in this tractor. Okay, so we just have to turn off the irrigation. What did it get to? Oh, it did pretty decent. And it's not like the retention is bad at all. I mean, it's August and it's sunny. It's going to dry out fast. But we are done with August now, and I will see you in September.